Hey guys, how are you? Andy Suku, founder and CEO of Y2K Credit Solutions. I'm super pumped on this Friday. On this Friday, I'm super pumped. Let me tell you why. I'm going to share the story with you guys. Since we've been in business, 2006 to current to today's date, this is the first time my firm has handled a consumer debt transaction for one debt totaling $650,000 from American Express. First time. Trust me, we handle a lot of debts for clients, and the debts totaling 150, 200,000 the most. Anything over 210, you're a bankruptcy client. This client had $650,000 across 3 credit cards for American Express because he took the cards to grow his business. Now, I'm going to give you the details of this case. I'm also holding up the court documents and the attorney agreement here, which is going to be in this video, because what we do here at Y2K, we just don't talk. We show proof of the work we do. All right? This is why we're number one in the industry. We're a debt settlement company. So, a couple things we're going to talk about in this case and how it happened, what happened, and what the client was facing. First off, this is a Boston case. Boston, Massachusetts. Clients' debts in Boston is handled differently. Then every state has their own laws and guidelines when it comes to charge off debt, suing someone for a debt. Every state has different laws, so you need to look into your laws. So if you're being sued, if you owe a debt, all right? This was a Boston client. The client used to be a New Jersey client because he was a repeat client that was with us. He came to us in 2018 to fix his credit when he was starting his business. We delivered that. He started not 1, not 2, but 3 Greek restaurants. The debt came from the 3rd one. So, he was a Jersey client. Then he moved to Boston. Started his business, opened his business. Leveraged his first American Express credit card, his platinum card, under the business. And he PG'd the card. He had to. Second one was $147,000. The 3rd one was $400,000. Totaling $650,000 in credit card debt from American Express. This is why I said in the beginning of the video, the first time that we've handled a consumer debt totaling $650,000, because our cap is at 210. Okay, because most clients can't afford it. After that, you have to become a bankruptcy client. Zickwicker, whatever you call them, and Associates. That's the law firm that represented American Express. Can't share the client's name. That's the details of the debt. 3 judgments filed against the client. Now, the client tried to handle the case on his own. It didn't work out. The American Express only wanted to settle for $500,000. That's what they wanted to settle for, and they wanted payments over 4 years. And if you miss one payment, all agreement was null and voided. Didn't work out. You couldn't do it. Then the client decided to go to an attorney. And I said this before, and I did a video in 2020 that's on our YouTube channel. It is very rare to find a lawyer that specializes in consumer debt. There is no law degree for consumer debt. Most lawyers are either a general practice, real estate, whatever the case. They have a title and then they have a subsidiary. So general practices, they'll tell you, oh, because they have a lawyer title, ESQ at the end of the name, they'll send a letter to the creditors and try to fight them off and try to work with them, right? But they don't specialize in consumer debt law. Y2K specializes in consumer debt law. That's my background. That's where I'm from. That's where I did the credit bureaus. So the guy went to an attorney, paid the attorney $15,000 retainer. Sounds about right because of the amount of debt that he has. He was facing judgment, bank levy, and his property was going to be liened, his home. Okay. 3-4 months into the case, the client's not hearing from the attorney. He calls the office. The assistant is saying, he's not available. He'll get back to you. He sends an email. These attorneys that take on cases outside of their traditional kind of case that they take, they love to prolong things because they know then they can't handle it, so they just want to send letters and letters to these attorneys that are suing you, and obviously attorneys speak attorney language, right? So when you're trying to bullshit another attorney, they smell the smoke from a mile away. So it didn't work out. So that was 15 grand down the drain. All right. Now the client decides to come back to Y2K. So I spoke to the client. So I'm like, you knew about this debt. You know you were being sued. You know your business is at risk, and your property was going to be levied from American Express attorney. Now, let me explain something to you guys. If you've ever dealt with an American Express attorney, in-house attorney, they're no joke. They do every single avenue. They run through every single avenue of skip tracing to find out every single asset you have. Everything. So unless you're hiding money under a mattress, they're going to see it. This is why when the client tried to settle the debt on his own, he couldn't get a good number. They only wanted $500,000 because they know the client had asset and equity, and he has 3 businesses. You use the bank money, right? So now, excuse me, the client comes back to Y2K. And so I asked the client, I'm like, why didn't you come back to us from the get-go? He was like, you know, he gave me a whole bunch of story, but he's like, to be honest, you guys are expensive. You're goddamn right we're expensive, because we deliver our work. I delivered it the first time. That's how you got your businesses. You don't think we're going to deliver again? So, all right, no problem. We'll take the case for you. And we had the case for a month. Started in January. Today is, I don't know, February 9th or something like that? Yeah, February 9th. On January 4th is when we had this case. February 9th. My firm represented this client now. We took this client's debt from $650,000 to total of $210,000. Let me say that again. My firm, Y2K, took this client's debt, being sued, levies, properties at risk, businesses at risk. They want to give him $500,000 settlement. American Express want to offer him $500,000. Hired a lawyer, didn't do squat for him. We dismantled his case from $650,000 to $210,000. That's what the client paid. And best believe he paid my firm a pretty good penny to represent him on this. But again, we delivered. Documents right here. Attorneys right here. Settlements, that's one of the debts. It's total 3 debts. $147,000 agreement right there. This will be in the video, like I said. Now, let me tell you something, guys. When it comes to debt, you can't run from your debt. I say this in all my videos and all my over and over. I say it all the time. And I've shown you so many case studies that we represent clients, not from 10 years ago, current clients. We're showing you these videos. And every time we post a video, it's a myth being busted by what these credit gurus are telling you. The credit gurus are telling you don't have to PG credit cards under your business. Really? But why is it that every single client I've dealt with that we represented, legit clients, the creditors are coming after them personally because the business didn't work out and the business is bankrupt? So the next time a credit guru tells you you don't need to PG your business credit cards, that's not how it works, ask them to show you case studies, legitimate case studies. Better yet, ask them for the phone number of the people that they represent and call those people and ask them if that's true. Because that's not how it works. Another case I'm showing you guys again. Here, black and white. Black and white. And realistically, if you actually go to Boston Court, Supreme Court, and you look up the index number, you'll see my firm's name all over this client's debt. Because we represented it. We dissolved the case. Now, the client has the money. He was ecstatic. He's going to pay the debt off in 2 months. No levy. All levies are dropped. American Express cannot come after him in the future for the balance. And now it's off his credit. Well, not yet. It's going to be off his credit. But he cannot do business with American Express again, which the client is okay with. And that was disclosed to him in the beginning of the case. So I just want to show you guys another case study that Y2K has successfully dissolved for our client. And I'm showing you proof of it. And we're not here just talking, smoking, not showing proof of the work that we do. That's what we do. It's what we do for our clients. It's the kind of work that we do, and we deliver our work. Anyway, this video is going to be up. If you have any questions about this video, just document is going to be in the video as well. If you have any questions about the video, comments, anything, drop it below, and I'll try to answer them for you. But listen, we're no joke. We're not to be messed with. Like, we say we're going to get it done, we get it done. Best believe that. But again, it doesn't come with a $99 price tag, or we're not selling you some course to tell you, you know, follow this course and the steps. We're not running the play, running the bank play, you know. We actually do the work and we get it done for you guys. So again, if you have any comments, drop it below. Talk to you soon. Have a good day.